Hello everybody, welcome into my Watch Me Wednesday. I am so excited about this week because, as many of you know, I will be launching for enrollment this Friday lava lamps, which is behind me. So I am super excited to go over and clarify some of the questions that many of you have been emailing me with and messaging me with today before the enrollment opens on Friday. So I did do my Watch Me Wednesday video last week where I answered a ton of questions and showed you a few things. And I'm going to clarify a few things today because I'm getting lots of messages for people who are excited to enroll on Friday. And I'm super excited that you're going to join me in class on Friday. So let's kind of get started. And if you wouldn't mind sharing this video with your friends when you get a chance to share this so that they can also see about the class as well, that would be awesome. And click a thumbs up at the end and leave a comment. I would appreciate that. Subscribe to my channel. So let's go over everything, or some of the stuff that I'm going to clarify. First and foremost, this is not like a Zoom class. It is not a live class. It is a recorded class that I recorded last September and have been editing, and it is all ready for you now. So I'm going to put up a slide that I want you to see because I think this will clarify. Let me see if I want to get this a little smaller if I can. So hang on a second. So this class, there we go. This class does a lot of things for you. So once you purchase the class, and now this week it will open for enrollment on Friday, February 3rd at 10:30 Mountain Time. That means it will be 12:30 Eastern Time because you're 2 hours ahead on the East Coast. So at 12:30 Eastern Time, 10:30 Mountain Time, the class will be open for enrollment. I will have early bird pricing for 2 weeks only, then it will go up to its normal price. So I'll talk about price in a minute, but let's go over these bullet points. So what do you get with this class? You get lifelong access. So once you've purchased this class, you have it for life. You have step-by-step video instruction. What this means is because you have this for life and you have step-by-step video instruction, you can watch it at your own pace. So if you're a little bit slower and you don't have as much time, no worries. You watch it as you see fit. And my best recommendation to any of you who take any of my classes that are online is to watch through the entire class first. Then go back to the very first video and then start your quilt. So you have the ability to do that in this class. It's really, really flexible and forgiving. You get 10 full lessons. In the class, you will get the pattern. It is there for you. That is part of the cost of the class. So no worries if you don't have it, it's there. And you also get downloadable info sheets as far as your supply list, etc. That's all there for you. You have the ability to ask me questions and ask other students questions. How cool is that? So you can ask me questions and I get an email shot to my inbox saying that somebody in the class has a question. And can you answer this question? And yes, I will go into the class and I will answer that. If I don't get to it right away because maybe I'm on vacation or I'm out at the grocery store or something, there might be somebody else who is actually online at the time who might want to help you out, another student in the class. So they can answer it when I get back and get to my email. Of course, I will answer it. So just be patient. Like I said, the class is completely self-paced. You get to rewind, and it's just a groovy quilt, right? So those are some of the basics of the class. It's super fun. You're going to learn how to curve piece. But more so, one of the things that I need to tell you up front too, when you enroll in the class, please do not opt out of receiving emails from me. You're not signing up for a newsletter. You will not get spammed. When you opt in for the email, the only thing that's going to do inside the class is if I have updates that I need to make to the class, or I have an announcement that needs to be made, an email can get sent to you. If you opt out of that, I cannot contact you. So you don't have the ability to know what's new, or if I have something that I need to tell everybody in the class, you won't have that. So please do not opt out of your email. And there should be a checkbox when you enroll. So just know that ahead of time. Don't opt out of that. Now, first and foremost, I know a lot of you are wondering, will there be kits for this quilt? Yes. And I want to make some clarifications. So anybody who wants a kit, I've been cutting and getting everything ready for the kits. The kits to make this quilt, there's going to be limited quantities with a caveat, okay? So exactly like this quilt, there's going to be limited quantities. But this is my fault, so I apologize ahead of time. The black and whites, my Opposites Attract fabric collection, I thought I had ordered enough of these to put in enough kits to go around for everybody. I did not. So there will be some substitutions once the initial kits sell out that are exactly like this. I've ordered other black and whites that I think are very suitable to go with this quilt. The colored fabrics from my Color Splash collection, these will remain the same. So that's not going to be substituted. These will remain the same. Once all the initial kits are sold out with my Opposites Attract, there will be black and white substituted, which is fine. It's still going to have the same look as this quilt. So if you're wanting the kit for this exact like this, they're going to be limited quantities. So it's going to look just like that. If you can see that. So that's going to look just like that. And I have them all ready to go. I can't wait to get them out. So I apologize for not ordering enough of my black. Do you believe it? I didn't order enough of my black and white fabric. So what I have will go in kits, and it'll be trickled in the other kits that I'm going to be subbing out. But again, you'll have the same look. So just know that. And if you want a kit and it's sold out, put your name in the notify me box, your email address in the notify me box on my website where that kit's going to be. And I'm going to be putting links to that in the class for the kits, so you will have that link to if you choose to buy a kit. You don't have to, because in the class you will have the pattern, which will give you all the fabric requirements so you can make your own version, which is not an issue either. But if you want a kit and you see it's sold out, put your email address in the notify me box, because when it's back in stock, you will get sent an email automatically saying that it's in stock, and you can go ahead and purchase it. So don't forget to do that. That's pretty critical if you want to know. And they do go fast. And I will also tell you that next week, so the class is launching on Friday. And I know that I'm going to get orders for the kits and for the templates that are in the class. I will be shipping whatever I get on Monday and Tuesday. but Wednesday I actually leave for a week, so any orders that come in like midday Tuesday and on until I get back won't be shipped until the following week. So just be patient. And again, the class is self-paced, so there's no rush for you to start it immediately, unless you want to start it immediately. But the early bird price is only for 2 weeks. So if you want to get in on the early bird pricing, which is $38, again, the price of a pattern, because the pattern on its own would be like $10.50, which I'm not selling individually now. Right now it's going to be exclusive to the class, so you can't get it unless you buy my book, which there's very limited quantities of my book available on my site, and the book is $25. So the cost of the class at early bird pricing is $38, minus out the cost of the pattern, which is about $10.50. So then you got about $28. That's the cost of like lunch out with a friend and like a cup of coffee. So it's a really good deal at the early bird pricing, so I hope you get in on that. I think it's a super fun class, and I want to show you, I'm going to try something different here that I haven't done before, so bear with me, I hope it works. I'm going to show you what your course will look like when you enroll. So I'm going to go to here, and I'm going to see if we can get this to work. So let's see, I'm going to make this bigger. This is what the course will look like. I'm going to try and make this as big as I can so you can see. This is actually, oops, where am I here? Let's see if I can get this. There we go. Okay, so I got it to work. Yay! Okay, so this is what, when you get into there, you're going to see your class has an order in which it goes. There are lessons, different lessons that you will be able to access, and you'll see how there is a start. You would start the lesson. Once you complete the lesson, you go to the next. It'll automatically push you to the next lesson, but you can watch it the whole way through, and then watch the entire class, and you can actually post your pictures of your completed quilt in the project gallery, as well as take the class survey at the end. So there's quite a bit in there, and you'll know if you completed a lesson because the little circle to the right fills in completely. So that is what your class will look like once you get in there. Once you click on it, you'll be able to see the video. You'll be able to play the video full screen. If you're airplaying it to you can airplay it to your TV. You can make it full screen on your computer or your iPad, whatever tablet you have, or your phone. But you can watch it at your leisure, and you can see what I'm doing everywhere. You get overhead shots, you get front shots, so you can see very closely what I'm doing. You can stop it, pause it, so if you're not sure what you're looking at, you'll be able to see it. I have closed captionings. You just click the closed captioning button, and it'll give you the little subtitles exactly of what I'm saying. So that's there. I really tried to cover all my bases with my classes, and this is just like my other classes that I have online. If you haven't seen them, I have paper piecing the cactus and blooms, and I also have create your own treasure chest quilt too, which is a quilt in a weekend class. And I have 3 more classes that I'll be editing, and we're going to be filming one more this summer too. So, but they all work the same way. Yours self-paced, yours for life, and I will have, so another thing, when you, like I said about the email in the beginning, don't opt out, because when you enroll in the class, I will be sending you a little email with a link. What I think you need to do, number one, when you enroll, bookmark the link for the class. That way you can get back into your class really easily, because more times than not, a lot of people will go to my website thinking that my e-commerce website is where they get onto their class, which is not correct. You can get to there from my e-commerce site, but that's not where your class is housed. So your class is an individual link, and I will put that in an email to you so that you can bookmark it and that you know how to access your class immediately. And I will also give you a link to my Facebook group, CVQW online classes, and it's a private group for people who are in my online class, and you can share your progress there. You can show fabric selections, you can ask questions, whatever. You can do it there too, not just inside the class. So I'm going to be sending you like an initial welcome email, but I only can do that if you opt into the email. So make sure you do that. I'm super excited to share this class with you. This class was one of my, it was, and I said it last week in my YouTube video, that this was my very first quilt that I made when I wrote my book, Splash of Color. And there's my lava lamps on the back cover of it, and there it is there as well. There's me. That was years ago. Look how different I look now. I think I look different, but I hope I'm aging well. Let me show you the original. I showed the original quilt last week because I had it right in front of me, but here's the original quilt there. You will have the option in class to create one of two sizes. So the quilt behind me is the larger size quilt, and the quilt from the book is smaller size. So they are different templates. The templates that you get, or if you buy these templates from me, these are for the larger size quilt. If you want to make the smaller one, you'll be using the templates that are in the pattern or in the book. You'll have to create them out of template plastic, which is not difficult to do, and I talk about that in the class too. So I'm going to see if there are any questions before I go over a couple other little things and say goodbye until I have like all this other prep that I got to do for the class this week. Let's see if anybody's got any questions. I got to lean in because my eyesight is one thing that does not mature very well. So let's see who's here. Susan's here. Hi, Susan. Hi, Julia. Janet and Kathy, hello. Deb, hello. Joanne, let's see. Oh, good. Joanne says she's excited to get started. Awesome. And let's see. I can't see the question. I'm going to put it up here. Sheila is asking how much is the class and the kit. So the class early bird pricing is $38. After 2 weeks, it's going to go up to $48. The kit pricing right now, the kit is I'm sorry, oh my God, stuttering, $85. That does not include the templates. So because some people have the templates already, so I don't want to include them in the kit if people already have them. So I didn't want to do that. And in that way, if you wanted to make the smaller quilt too, you can use the other templates. So that's that. Let's see. Let's see if we've got any. We've got a couple other questions here. Let's see. Joanne, what is the total cost for it? There we go. Okay. So again, I didn't, the templates, I believe, I can't remember off the top of my head. I think they're $25, $26, I think. But they're right in there. They might be a little less, a little more, but they're right in there, Joanne. So, and you got the cost of the class and the kits, which I just went over. Let's see. Julia, when can we order the kits? You can order the kits as soon as the class goes live. I'm not going to have them available beforehand because I I would like it if the people who are in the class kind of, it would coincide with that. So I'd like you all to have, you know, kind of first dibs on that. So I'm going to wait and they're going to launch at the same time, if that makes sense. I hope so. And again, I'll provide links for that within the class as well. Let's see. Let's see. I think that says, how much is the kit? Let's see. I'm not sure what this says. I already have your book. Can I purchase the templates? Absolutely. So if you already have the book, that's fine. And plus you'll end up getting the individual pattern, which actually has the larger quilt in it, because the book does not have the fabric requirements and doesn't talk about these templates in there. But this is in the class, so you will get this as well as part of the class. So if you have the book, that's great, and thank you. I appreciate it because you get so many other beautiful quilts in the book too. So yeah, so you can definitely purchase the template and the fabric kit for sure, not a problem. Let's see, and I think that was the last question. So again, I'm going to go over, the class is launching, or it's open for enrollment on Friday, February 3rd. It'll be 10:30 Mountain Time, which is 12:30 Eastern Time, which I believe Pacific Time, I think, is the same as we are right now. I can't remember. Arizona doesn't change time. So, but anyway, that's how I keep track. Eastern Time right now is 2 hours ahead of us. So 10:30. I think there's one more question just popped up. Let's see. Okay, great. I love the book. Sometimes I just sit and dream, but now I'm ready to do some sewing. Yes! Let's do it, Mary. That's awesome. I'm with you. I sometimes sit and think about what I'm going to do, but there's nothing like taking action, right? And it's a lot of fun too. So we're all going to kind of get groovy. I want to just show you some more inspiration real quick before I go. So let's see. So these are three of the quilts side by side. So you see my original quilt on the left-hand side from the book. The middle quilt is the one behind me, which is the larger quilt. And the one on the right-hand side is my friend Caroline's, who did an alternate version for me, and that's also shown in the book. So that's that one. Then this is just my quilt on its own, the original quilt. And that's Caroline's quilt on its own. And these two, so my friend Lisa made the quilt on the left. These are larger quilts. She did a little bit different layout on hers. That's what she wanted. She has it actually hanging in her living room right now. It looks beautiful. And the quilt on the right is my friend Kyra's. Green is her neutral. And she used actually all of my fabrics from a lot of my batik lines that I have, my batik collections with Island Batik. So she used all the blacks from my collections and the backgrounds, and all the greens from many of my collections in the lava. So those are Kyra and Lisa's. And let's see, do I have one more? Oh, that's just my screen share, and I think that was it. Let's see if I have any other questions. I saw some things pop up here. Let's see. What are the sizes of the two quilts? You know what? I didn't bring it over here. So I believe the large one is, I can tell you the smaller one is 53.5 by 64.25. The larger one I think is 63 by 80 something. And it'll say in the pattern, but I'm pretty sure that's pretty close, 63 by like 84. So there is a significant difference, and when you're inside the class, I actually show you, I compare the size, so you'll be able to see that. That was a good question. Thank you, Julia. Let's see. Oops. How big is the quilt? Okay, I think I just answered that, Deb. Thanks. And I'm sorry if I'm popping these up there. I just can't see them. It's so small. Let's see. Oops. Hang on. And we've got, what size is the quilt in the kit? So you know what? Here's the size. Haha. It's right on the thing. It's 63 by 80. So see, I was close. Thanks, Joanne, for pointing that out. Yeah, so it's right in front of me. How large is large? Well, 63 by 80. So this should fit. I would think it'll fit on a twin bed. I don't have a twin bed in my house, so I can't even throw it on to show you, to take a picture of it. But if you Google twin bed size, you could probably tell. I used to know that stuff off the top of my head. I don't know why I don't know that anymore. Let's see. Lisa, thank you, Lisa. 5 inches off though. Lisa's here. She is the one. She just measured hers. So, she is the one who made the one that's hanging in her living room. So say hi to Lisa. Lisa is also the one who helps me film all my classes. So she deserves a lot of thanks. Thank you, Lisa. She's been great. She's great. So I think Lisa's looking forward to this class launching too. She's been saying, come on, get it edited. And I have 3 more to go. So, and then we're filming another one in June. So I hope you all enjoy this class. So let me just go over, and then we're gonna say happy quilting and then see you Friday. So Friday, the class opens for enrollment at 10:30 Mountain Time. Kits will be available then. The templates will also be available. I will be shipping out things. It's just me shipping them, so just be patient. I will be shipping out things up to Tuesday morning, and then after that, they're going to get shipped out when I come back. I'll be away for a little over a week, so there'll be, just be patient. And I'll have an auto response that should come out, and I'll have a note on my website that I'm away. But I will have my computer, so if you take the class and you have questions, I will still be answering questions. I just can't ship anything. I will be answering questions inside the class and inside my email, but I will not be able to ship anything. So that's the only thing that you need to be patient with. Kits will be available once they go. The original kit, this one, once this goes, the whites and blacks will be substituted out because yours truly didn't order enough, but I ordered more fabrics in that are compatible, and these will remain the same. So there will be alternate kits. So the fabric's going to vary just a little bit for the backgrounds. So I wish it could be my fabrics, but it's not going to be, but it's still going to be beautiful. Trust me, it will be beautiful. And I think I covered everything. So early bird pricing for 2 weeks only, $38. And open enrollment starts Friday. Get excited, people. I am so excited. I hope you are too. We are all going to get like super groovy. If you have additional questions or comments, just drop them down in the comment box. I will go back. I will answer your questions. Give me a thumbs up. Share the video with your friends. Subscribe to my channel. And check out the rest of my tutorials and videos on my channel, because there's some good stuff there. There's some good content, and it's all free. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope to see you in class, and I hope you have a happy Wednesday and happy weekend. And let's make some lava lamps. Let's get groovy, folks. I'll see you. Happy quilting, everybody. Bye-bye. Now, there we go.